a very good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Double J Talk Show. I am Jazzy J.
And it's your boy JLau coming at you.
And JLau, we have a guest on tonight.
Yes, we do. It's one of our friends, Mark Sirdashney. What's up, Mark?
Hey there. Hey there.
And
Mark.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll introduce Mark. Mark is a current sophomore at Virginia Tech, correct?
Yes, you got it.
So how's it going, Mark?
Sophomore.
Going pretty good. Classes are all right. You know, just hanging in there best we can with everything going on.
That's true. Everything's a lot harder now.
Yeah.
Everything is just crazy.
Everything is crazy. Yeah. Everything is pretty crazy. But thanks for having me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. No, we appreciate you coming on too. All right, too.
Guys.
Yeah. This is the 20th episode of the podcast. So we've been doing this for about 20 episodes now. So actually, now I think about it, 20 weeks. So this is our podcast is about 20 weeks old.
We started in like October, right?
We started in October, and here we are 20 weeks later. So
as of recording, February 24th.
Yes, as of the 24th, our first episode was on October 27th, 2020. It's been a long day.
Almost 20 week anniversary.
It has been a long day. And Jared Sanders also here. He's my roommate. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he's pretty cool with it being everything. He enjoys living here too, just like I do. And
so you're currently at the college?
Yeah, I'm at Virginia Tech. I'm 6 hours away from you guys. I'm in Virginia.
Nice.
So I'm a bit of a ways away, but doesn't mean I can't talk with you guys still. And I enjoy it here. Virginia, Blacksburg, where I'm at in college, is a great town. A lot of people, a lot of friendly people that are always there to help you. Like I said, Jared's Aunt Kelly, we went out to dinner with them tonight. And if you guys ever want to come down here, man, feel free. We'd be happy to have it.
I may take you up on that offer.
Yeah, we'll fly out.
Road trip. No. We're not. None of this flying stuff. We're driving.
Yeah, because you guys don't need to fly. You guys don't need to fly for 6 hours.
We're driving.
Yeah.
You're driving. I'll drive. Tell you what. You drive there. I'll drive back, or one of the two.
Yeah, let's do
it. You got a football stadium in the background, Mark. For those watching on YouTube, you can see the background. For those listening on a podcast, you cannot see the background. But Mark currently has a picture of a football stadium in the background for the Zoom call. Oh yeah, this is also on a Zoom call for those listening on the podcast.
Yes,
I'm assuming you love going to all the football games.
Yes, the football games are especially in the fall. Obviously, you can't go to them now because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But when you can go to the football games during the fall, they are the most fun I've ever had at a college. It's 65,000 people screaming their heads off and screaming, jumping, laughing, having tons of fun, and it's a great time. It's a fantastic time for basically the entire school basically shows up for this. It's nuts. And it's so much fun to do. It is a blast.
Yeah. Jacob's kind of breaking up a little, but so Virginia Tech, I know, is in that conference with. Are you guys with Clemson? That conference for football wise?
We're in the same conference as Clemson, yeah. So
you guys got.
They dropping names. Marcus Murdoch in the band over at Clemson. He was actually here He was actually over here about a week ago. They were driving back up north for something, and they stopped by here.
Yeah, they came up north for the weekend, and we went bowling.
Yeah, I can see they came up north, and they actually stopped by here to hang out for a little bit. So that was fun. But yeah, Virginia Tech sports great. They're a lot of fun. The football games are a blast. They
they told me the story when they got up here, like they somehow got lost in Tennessee on their way up from South Carolina. I'm like,
yeah, that was a funny story.
how do you get lost going into Tennessee? That is the opposite direction. You're supposed to be going up, not left.
Apparently they read the map wrong or something, or then took some wrong turns, and that's how they ended up there. But I don't know how you I don't know how you mess up. You're supposed to be going up, not back down.
Like, you got ways upside down.
Yeah, right. I'm like, ugh.
Look, it's like this. Oh, that's the way. Okay, we're supposed to follow. Okay.
I thought they were Eagle Scouts here. We should know how to read a map. That's not that hard to do.
Speaking of football, Mark. Oh, wait, go ahead.
Yeah.
No, speaking of football, who did you cheer for the Super Bowl?
I didn't really cheer for anybody, but I was just kind of like, all right, it's a game. My team's not in. I'm actually wearing a Jet shirt. Funny, you mentioned a Jets back. I'm actually wearing a Jet shirt today. But it's just me and Jared were just sitting on the couch, just eating chips and watching the game and laughing at the one Jimmy John's commercial, which was funny. But yeah, that was our Super Bowl Sunday. We were originally supposed to have some friends over, but something happened and things fell through. But what you gonna do?
Oh, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Better than JLau, were you here for that? When a couple Super Bowls ago, where I think we played Smash Bros on that Super Bowl Sunday, it was up on my YouTube channel.
No, I was not there for that.
Oh man, you missed that. That would have been.
The only times I've been to your house was that one time I was trying to do the Cookie Mare badge and the New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
Those were the only times I went to your house.
You did something. There was something else for Scouts we did, but maybe it was something like that. But maybe it was the power washing. I'm thinking. Were you at my house when I did the power washing fundraiser for my Eagle Scout project?
I don't think so.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Why should they come to my house for band stuff more often? But all right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we should hang out, woman.
When I get back. I get back.
Does Virginia Tech have any breaks built in or no?
The way they're doing spring break this year is like really convoluted. Like they have like separate like days, like this Thursday coming up is one of those spring break days. So there's like no classes, no nothing. It's just like a day off for the students. So like tomorrow.
So your college is basically doing what my college is doing and basically saying, all right, we're giving you guys a random Wednesday off and things like that. And even my brother's school is doing that. He had one of those yesterday, but my brother goes to Bucknell. And what that happened was they actually had like the professors assigned work that were due on that day. They weren't supposed to. The professors just were supposed to not have classes. That didn't mean they couldn't assign copious amounts of work for them to do. So it kind of ended up that my brother ended up having to do a lot of work rather than, take the day off.
Yeah, that's kind of been the situation with the stuff here. It's been like double the work, half the instruction. Like, because there's a lot, they give you like the lectures and stuff. Like they give you like PowerPoints and stuff but they give you a lot more like classwork and homework you got to do, which is a little annoying, but it's nothing we can handle. I feel bad for Jared because he's an engineering major and he's got like triple the work I do. I feel that Jared is working his butt off right now to get all of his stuff done, and honestly, props to him. Yeah. But I think he's busy.
Oh, what do you do in college? What's your major, man?
I am a human development major. I hope to go into physical therapy later in life because arm. For those on YouTube, I have a disabled arm, and I went through physical therapy as a kid, and I want to go through that and help the people that gave back to me and stuff like that. So,
so kind of like give back to the community and stuff.
Yeah, give back to the people that helped me. So I don't think I ever asked what your guys' major was, though.
Okay, so Jacob, do you want to go first, or you want me to go first, or do you want me to go first, or you want?
I'll go first.
All right,
I'll go first. I'm an accounting major, and hopefully I'm gonna go for my CPA exam to be a certified public accountant. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just stick to being just a regular accountant. All right, you, Jared.
And I am a computer science major with a data analytics minor. So
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I have a public health minor as well. So that's what's going on there. Because pandemic, I'm gonna be getting into that field hopefully. And it
Yeah.
just I kind of did that so I could easily find a job after school. Which with this pandemic going on, there's gonna be a lot of public health jobs that are gonna be needed. So for me, the pandemic was both a blessing and a curse. Because I can't go to the football games and do fun stuff, but hey, it's gonna be easy for getting a job out of college.
Yeah. So what kind of company are you thinking about working for?
Well, if I want to be a therapist, probably in some kind of hospital or something. If I had to really put my finger on it.
Okay.
Or either that or working for the state or the county health department. Something like that if I had to guess. But...
All right.
If I need a health inspection, I'll go for you, man.
Hey man, I'll be able to help you out there.
There you go.
You injure something and you need therapy, man, hit me up. I got you.
Yeah, man. Sure thing.
Yep. All right. Let's see what else is going on in the world right now. Well, we're in the world of COVID. Let's see.
Oh, Jared. Since you DJ a lot of stuff, did you hear about Daft Punk splitting up?
I did hear about that. I'm not too sure about that. I'm like, why'd that happen? Like, I'm kind of like shocked about that. Like,
I think they just wanted to retire, but I'm not sure if they gave a real reason. But I think it's because they want to retire from music.
how long? How long have they been around for? They've been around for what?
Since like the 90s, I think.
Here I can look it up.
Maybe late. Yeah, look it up.
Dave.
Hey, Mark, do you listen to
1993?
Daft Punk?
Punk rock?
No, Daft Punk, like the band.
Oh, Daft Punk. Yeah, actually, I heard that. I know they split up recently, which is sad. But
yeah.
Did they just split up just to split up, or was there like a reason behind it? I didn't actually know. I heard they just split up.
I don't think they give a reason, but it's most likely that they wanted to retire from making music or creative differences.
Yeah, because I don't think they broke up on bad terms, but
doesn't seem like it.
I think they wanted to retire because 1993 to 2021, that's quite a career.
Yeah,
so I think that's what 2021. Nice. That is about 28 years. So they're almost 30 years going. And I don't know how old those guys are, but they've been around for a while. And like I said, once you get up to like maybe your 40s and 50s, when you've had your fun, you've made all of that money back, retirement looks good. Like it's time to retire, enjoy life a little bit, kind of get out of the limelight.
And they are one of the most successful like house and techno bands.
Yeah, so they're going to have royalty payments to them for quite a while. So they're set for life, basically.
Yeah, all that passive income coming in. All right, so
I have a fun topic that came up in my English class. So I want to get your guys' opinions on. So my English class. My internet's unstable. It says. Am I breaking up?
No.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. But basically, I'm in an English class. My English, it's called Writing and Thinking. We have to take it for college. Our class is based upon like mythology. So we're studying mythology and how it impacts life, and we're writing essays on mythology. Yeah. So one debate that came up in my class today was Disney ruins classic mythology. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's Disney. They have to make it kid friendly.
Yeah, like there's some things in mythology, let's just say, are not safe for kids.
Not safe for work or kids.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you have to make it kid friendly. It's not ruining it. It's just making it so kids can watch it and enjoy those same stories. Granted, they have to alter the stories a little bit, so I guess technically it kind of just messing up the original stories. But some of the original Greek stories are just to mention Hercules, because that's like when I think mythology, I think Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of put their own spin on Hercules' story, which is a lot different actually than what they do. But they did that because like there's some 18 plus stuff in that or the original story. And they still had some similarities. Like he still fought the six-headed dragon or whatever. He still saved the world. He still saved the Greeks from the guy. But it's like, but Hades was never really like, I guess, involved in that. Like actually, in real Greek mythology, Hades is actually like, he's kind of like neutral. He's like, man, you gods do what you want to do. Except for when he kidnapped Persephone. That was not good. But
Hey Mark, remember we did a marching show on that?
Yeah, like I said, I remember that. That's still one of my favorite shows.
Yeah, it really is.
I think it's still up on YouTube too, because someone filmed us during nationals that year, and someone put it up on YouTube.
Yeah. So for those listening, Mark and I were went to the same high school and played in the same marching band. And there was this one year where we basically did a marching show based on the story of Persephone and the kidnapping when she basically went to hell.
Yeah, she hung out with Hades for a little bit, ate some what was it, pomegranate, I think.
Well, I think so. I don't know the full thing.
Yeah, either pomegranate or pomegranate seeds, and because of that, but there are some stories actually of Persephone where she actually went there on her own. She was just curious and went with Hades just because, like, all right, you seem cool. She wasn't actually kidnapped, but the way they did it in our story on the show was that she was kidnapped by Hades, and because of that, that's why winter exists and there's cold months and stuff, because mom, whose name I can't seem to remember, was basically
I forgot. She's basically angry.
Yeah. It was like she was all mad and she was all like, "This injustice shall not stand," or whatever, because I remember that from the voice clip we used.
Yeah.
And because of that, she basically deleted springtime and made it winter, and everything was all dry and stuff. And that's why winter happens. And
yeah,
and she came back, and then spring blossomed, and it was a great show. And Jared, I know you don't know much about this, but you saw the show.
I have seen the shows. Yep, I saw a few of them.
North Carolina plays against Bird.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm pretty sure we played against you guys that year.
Yeah,
did that show.
I remember a few of the shows. Like I said, I had a lot of going on in my plate, but I remember watching your guys' shows a little bit.
I just wish we could have you could have came over when we did like the band hangouts and stuff, because we would have introduced you to a ton of our band friends, and I'm pretty sure they would have liked you. But
they got really short as soon as the years went by. Like they stopped doing those band hangout things in like junior senior year for me. Oh, maybe I'm just remembering wrong, right?
Really, that's not cool. They didn't let the bands come together.
Well, I mean, some they did, but they kind of like slowed down a bit the more I like progressed. I think maybe I'm just remembering it wrong, but I remember it was like slowing down a bit.
Yeah, as the years go on, you know how it is. Like certain people, like every group, your group is different. Certain years, people want to always hang out and be together and be, like a team. Other years, it's teams don't want anything to do with each other. It's kind of a complicated mix, I guess.
Yeah. Although the band dances were always fun.
That was a good.
Yeah. Senior year, I hopped on John Burdock's shoulders, and I was like the party gatherer. We got a dance circle. I did the worm. Everyone was cheering. Yeah.
My phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back to the mythology thing. I think it also applies to the brothers Grimm fairy tales, also.
Yeah. Basically, here's what I've noticed about what happens with Disney. A lot of these children end up watching these Disney movies and then thinking that the Disney movie is the actual original version of it. That kind of makes sense a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they hear about the Brothers Grimm story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what were you saying, Mark? Sorry, I cut you off.
I know a lot of people still think like the like Cinderella story and like the Little Mermaid and all that. Some people think those are the original stories. No.
Yeah.
No, what Disney likes to do, what I've noticed, is they basically like to pull from the public domain. These stories end up in the public domain that have been written years ago. And basically what happens is they readapt it.
Yeah.
And then basically those stories end up becoming under Disney's control. So it's kind of a very mixed, it's kind of a gray area with copyright law because, you know, there's like a whole thing where like copyright used to be only like 50, 60 years of copyright and then it'd be in the public domain. But certain companies have lobbied for it to be extended for decades. So now I think like the term of copyright for like a standard movie, it's about the life of the author plus 100 years or 150 years. So like Mickey Mouse, for example, Walt Disney died, I forget what year, I think around 66-ish. So 66 plus 100 years. So 1966, add about 150 years, 2116. 2116 is when that copyright will expire.
Plus 100 years, right?
150.
150, okay.
So 2116 is when that copyright will expire.
Oh, gotcha.
Can you believe that?
That's ridiculous.
I'll be dead by then. I mean, we'll all be dead by then.
Unless somebody finds the Fountain of Youth.
Or gets
yes, if any of
Dragon Balls, one or the other.
If any of our listeners find either the Fountain Youth or Dragon Balls, please DM us.
Like immediately. One, so I can. We want to summon Shenron. Get us some free wishes. Well, that's an interesting question. What would you guys wish for?
More wishes.
Exactly.
I think that's against the rules. But I don't actually know. That's a good question.
Yeah, but what are the rules of wishing? Is it written down somewhere?
It's not like Fairly Odd Parents where like there's a whole book, but
the rules.
The rules, yeah. Guy that's voiced by Arnold. But
yeah.
Let's see.
I feel like there would be a rule book somewhere or something that has rules.
Yeah. So okay.
It says that it's that apparently that Shenron can bestow any like, well, I guess because of the updated thing, he can have 2 wishes, but it just says as long as it doesn't exceed the power of the creator of the Dragon Balls. So, that's not very specific.
Well,
yeah.
I guess it covers the base. So there is really no written rule that says, like, if a genie all of a sudden popped out of nowhere, there is no written rule that says you can't wish for more wishes, is there?
Well, unless you're the genie from Aladdin. But
unless you're the genie from Aladdin.
Oh, yeah,
but
speaking more Disney, Aladdin. The original Arabian Nights version of Aladdin was also not very kid friendly. In fact, there was a lot more murder. But
there was a lot in that. Let's just say there was a lot in that. It was not kid friendly. Don't watch it if you're under a certain age.
Yeah.
Or without parental guidance.
Or without your parents.
But to be honest, I know a lot of people didn't like some of the live action versions of Aladdin. I actually really enjoyed that. Will Smith was great as the
never watched the live version of it.
There's a live action version. Yeah, it was like, it doesn't compare to the original, obviously, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it. I enjoyed it. I actually thought it was actually pretty cool. I liked Will Smith did a good job playing the genie, I will say.
Well, yeah, Will Smith is great. So that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. That's
Will
hot.
Smith is just a great actor altogether, I will say.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been about, I would say, 30, 40 minutes or so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
This felt like a conversation, actually.
Yeah. That's one thing I realized that us like college students can do. Like my mom asked me, like, what do you guys do when you get together? 90% of the time we just talk.
Yeah. Well, it's probably because at the Infected Heads podcast where we talked for an hour 30, and this is like really short in comparison.
Oh yeah. Your guys' podcast, the podcast Jacob does with his band, is an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, Mark. I was recording yesterday, and I almost literally fell asleep. I think I almost fell asleep on my computer yesterday while they were recording it. I think we finished recording it. We started at like 8:30. It was like 11 at night when we finished.
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of checked out like in the last like 45 minutes of the conversation. I'm like, all right.
It was 3 guys, 3, and it was an hour, and it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
We can just talk for hours about anything. Like I've had conversations that start at like video games and like spiral into like some argument about like mythology or something like dumb.
Yeah.
We can make conversations flow from everything. We went from talking about college to how
mythology.
Yeah, the mythology, exactly. Like, and then Aladdin, Disney, and stuff. Like that's all. Like that's how college student conversation works. It just
build off of the last sentence.
You build off of anything.
All right. It's plug time. Jacob, are you going to take notes?
No, I'll take notes. You can say it. I got my index card. Okay.
So, the Double J Talk Show is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Castbox, Overcast, Audible, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and more. Also, we're on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube, The Double J Talk Show. Like us on Facebook, The Double J Talk Show. Follow us on Twitter at Double J Talk Show, and follow us on Instagram at The Double J Talk Show. Also, if you are interested in sponsorships, let us know. Our email is in the description in our YouTube channel. We are offering episode sponsorships, as we mentioned last week. So feel free to reach out if that would be something that would strike your fancy. Like I said, you get a first part of an episode. You get about a minute in the episode, which is basically an ad for your business. It's on the YouTube and it's on our Anchor pages. That goes out to all the people. So if you are interested, please let us know. The emails are in the descriptions. So check us out. Mark, do you have anything you want to plug?
Not really. I don't think I really have that much in the way. Like, I guess I would say my YouTube channel, but I haven't posted on that in a long time. So, but that I don't really
plug it in if you want.
All right. It's Extreme Gaming and Extreme Gaming, sub to Extreme Gaming.
Extreme Gaming.
Yeah.
I just started a series on Dragon Quest 11. So I guess I could say that, but it's still going through, and I'm working on the next episode as we speak. So.
All right.
We'll
leave the link to Mark's YouTube channel and everything in the description, so check it out.
I'll give you that.
But that's all I got. JLau, you got anything else?
Oh, we also have a Redbubble store, so if you want to buy some Double J Talk Show clocks,
check it out.
No, we also got t-shirts, we got mugs, we got
a lot.
We got hoodies, we got everything.
Oh yeah.
You got merch? I'll have to get on that bandwagon.
Yep. So don't forget to check that out.
You can buy some masks. You can buy some masks too, if you really want to.
Okay. So
leave in the description.
All right. And so thank you all for listening, and we will see you all next week.